Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started here, I gotta do the price of admission. I don't charge much. Like, subscribe, bell notification below. I see you guys are watching, but you're not subscribed. So let me help you by helping me out here. Give you guys a few seconds to do that. See, few seconds. We're not here for the long intros. So in today's video, we're coming back to support court with Judge Vonda B. Now, reason why I'm showing this videos here is for both men and women to showcase when you choose the wrong person, you have a baby with them and you break up and you know what happens? You end up in judge's courtroom here. And in this particular video, I want to showcase for our men here that when we don't use the right information, discernment, and use true logic, we can do things to hurt ourselves more than what is supposed to be here. So let's get to the video. We're going to let everybody cook and we're going to try to make this make sense.
Okay, Mr. McIntosh, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I think she needs to pay child support.
Ooh.
Okay, just straight like
Yeah,
that.
straight. I want to get straight to the point. I just want nothing to do with it. I just want child support.
Oh, wow.
All right. Do you really know her? You just said like you don't want nothing to do with, like you just met her yesterday.
Well, I thought I did.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, it started off like every other fairy tale, you know. Everything was hot, bad. Everything cooking good,
Okay.
good loving.
Okay.
So we got a kid.
Okay.
We say, okay, so when the kid arrived, that kind of changed. You know, Daddy got put on the back burner.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, sometimes I'm not understanding. I say, what happened to Dad? You know, you let the kid go to sleep or something. Don't just forget about me. So it was all about, you know, I got the baby. No, put the baby to bed.
Well, you wanted to tend to the baby, right?
Yeah, what else I'm gonna do?
Well, not that much. Don't just forget about me.
I mean, it's
You know,
forgot
you
about
don't help
Daddy.
around the house. You know, it's
It's
all
a
about the
child,
baby.
though.
It's just all about the baby.
the baby don't
What
know
happened
better.
to me?
Let me pause here really fast. So you can tell there's a big age gap between him and his ex here. So you can tell she's probably in her late 20s, early 30s. My man's probably in his mid 50s, probably close to 60 of all that gray hair. I probably wouldn't be surprised. He probably might be his early 60s. Look good for his age. But do you see how he started off here? He wants child support and he's going off the rip saying he ain't getting that good loving no more. He ain't getting that food no more. The baby just took up all the time. I get it. When you have a baby, things happen. You know, the things that made y'all a couple is not gonna be the same when the little shorty gets here. But you can see where his issues are. He's not getting loving. He is not getting support that he needs from his woman here. That is the gist of it here. So let's get back to the video.
Yeah, but you can't forget about Daddy.
Exactly.
Forgot
What's the
about
baby
Daddy.
gonna do? You an adult.
See, forget about it. See what I'm talking about?
It's a child.
Cannot forget about Dad. And once that's a baby. That baby sleep 8 hours a day.
No. Still gotta feed the baby. I gotta make sure the baby's clothes and everything. There's a lot of work to put into taking care of a kid.
There really
You an
is.
adult. So you know how to take care of
I'm
yourself.
helping. She's not doing nothing by herself. I am also helping.
Ooh.
So once I always give her a break, so I can get some daddy time, some us time, get that back.
Okay.
You know, it was great at first, but you just
You say at first, how long were y'all together?
6 years.
That's a
Ooh.
long time to be together.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then the baby just popped up and I'm like, you know, she forgot about me. And so I try to, you know, let me take care of the baby. Let me let you rest so you
Okay.
can start back paying attention to me.
He trying to do some help.
All right.
And that don't seem
Do y'all
like-
still live together?
That don't, no. That don't seem
Not
no.
anymore.
All right.
Not anymore.
Okay, how old is the child now? I'm assuming it's not a baby anymore.
The child's about 6.
6? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, right off. Right, kind of early.
You see that here? Now it's making sense here. They've been together for 6 years. The kid is 6 years old. So it sounds like everything was good in the first year and then she got pregnant. So all the good stuff that he was talking about that was working right, but then that went out the door as soon as the baby came. Now it's starting to make sense. Let's get back to the video.
Okay.
And that kind of, I think that kind of threw it off a little bit by us having a kid so early. And it should have waited a little while, but hey, baby wanted to come, so baby's here now. So
So the baby wanted to come.
the
Baby wanted to be here.
So like I said, I help out to try to get, you know, give her a break or something. Maybe bring up some wine and cook for her every night. I don't like, you know, but it don't seem to, it's just like I guess you're going to do that after, I don't know what you call it, after the baby's here, that's some kind of phase you go through.
Okay.
When you're not paying attention to dad.
Postpartum.
Postpartum.
Yeah, what you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's a real thing, y'all.
It's a serious thing to go through. So of
It
course
is.
it's going to be a
Nah, not
disconnect.
for 5 years.
How you going to tell a woman that postpartum is something that's terrible to go through? How you never been through it? So how do you know?
Yeah, I'm waiting on that explanation too.
Please tell
Well,
me.
I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is I help out to try to, help out with the baby to try to understand what you're going through. That's why I
It's
try. That's why I
mental
take.
issues.
That's why I
Can
try
we
to.
stop referring to this 6-year-old as a baby?
I
child.
try to take care of our child.
But you need to be able to.
I want to pause here. I think a good point was made here that the judge missed here, that if they've been together for 6 years and then they're talking about postpartum, and she's kind of acknowledged it, of course, this is a real thing for women. I experienced this firsthand when, having my first child and seeing my significant other go through this here. And here's the thing here. If there is serious psychological issues that is prolonged way past the baby is born, then there should be some professional help that needs to be involved. There should be a doctor that she should have been seeing, because if there's depression, postpartum, or any other psychological things that's been going on, for this kid to be 6 years old and he is talking about years of this here, technically what we're seeing here, I know we're seeing a small snippet here, but she's not saying, no, this is not happening. And he's saying the same thing here as well. So one thing us in the Black community is when we have problems, we don't want to see a doctor. And this could be the situation where that her problems linger so long that it impacted the relationship, and now we're here today. So let's get back to the video and let's see what more they got to say here.
To me and the child and try to understand where I'm coming from, because depression is a mental thing. There's medication. Some people have suicidal thoughts. You don't even know you never even tried to ask me what I was going through or how I even felt.
She makes a good point.
Okay. I'll
So
take that.
it takes a lot. It takes.
Okay, I'm pausing again. I know people hate when I do this here, but now it makes sense now. They're not communicating. They are not communicating. She is literally saying things here, but she is not able to express that to him. And of course, he's upset because he's not getting the same expressions and loving that they were getting in the beginning here. So no one's talking. He's mad on his side here. She's going through her things on this side here. And then that's why they're here today. No communication, and then no one went to see professional help. That's why we're here today. Let's get back to the video. Let's see what more problems they got going on.
A lot for you to understand where I'm coming from. You can't just assume, okay, I'm not just trying to tend to you. I have to tend to my mental health and my child. That takes a lot of work.
But I can't read your mind. I don't know.
But you never tried to even talk to her, try to understand me from that point.
It works both ways.
Did the two of you come here to waste my time?
I mean, he's the one that called it in here.
I hear you, Judge.
I mean, he obviously wanted me to do something.
Obviously, and I'm just trying to get to what
He's
that
wasting
something
both of our
is.
time.
I want full custody and I want child support.
How you
Okay.
gonna get full
The
custody
child live
without
with
taking
you?
care of the kid?
Wow.
It's kind of between right about now. But I think I could take care of him better since she can't keep a
I've been
job.
with the kid longer, so I mean, I'm not working right now, so I'm at home with the kid all the time.
So if she's not working, she behind bars.
Wait a minute.
What?
Behind bars.
Yeah,
wait a minute, Mr.
Wait a minute.
McIntosh. Let me move
Behind
over
bars?
here to her so I can
okay.
hear her side of the story. What is this behind bars?
Right.
Well, because of how he's been feeling, okay, he's been feeling neglected because I was having issues with depression and taking care of my kids. So he decided to step out. So, me and my girl did some digging
Uh-oh.
and I found out he stepped out on me. So you know what? I have to find out where the girl went, where she
Uh-oh.
worked at.
So you went and found
I
his
sure
new
did.
job?
I
girlfriend
worked her butt.
He
I
did not
sure
have to
did.
jump on it.
while she was at
I
work?
did. Because he's not
Ooh.
about to play me after all this stuff I've been doing with his kid. He's not about to do that.
That's a little ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
so
reason.
I did.
Yeah, it is, Judge.
I did.
There was no reason.
There's nothing
There
else
was
I
no
can
call
do.
for it.
I did it.
So you have a case pending on you?
I do. Unfortunately, I do. But you don't cheat on me after all this work I've been putting in taking care of your child. You gonna cheat on me? No, it's not gonna fly.
Oh.
Well, what happened to the depression?
True.
What happened to all that? You
Oh, it's in there. That's one of the
Yeah, it's
side
in
effects,
there.
My new
though.
girlfriend.
That's
but
one
you-
of the
where's
side
the baby
effects,
while you
though.
fighting?
That's one of the side effects.
That's
Yeah,
a
where the
good
kid at?
question.
Yeah,
What
you
was the
fight
baby
with the
while
baby.
you were fighting?
Because I'm upset. I'm mad, and then you're not even
And y'all
trying
have
to
me
make
saying,
me
baby,
feel
what
better.
was the
What
child
was the
while you
child
were
while you were
fighting?
fighting my girlfriend?
Oh, that was taken care of. My sister was watching the
Your
kid.
sister?
She was.
Was she in jail with you?
No, she's watching the kid, and she bailed me out.
Oh.
She was there for me. You
Her
weren't.
sister bailed her out.
You were there.
Her
She was there
sister
for
was
me.
So
there
I
for
guess
her.
you talk
You
to your
weren't.
sister. You won't talk to me.
Judge is
You don't even
instigating.
your
try
sister, but you can't talk to
You don't
me.
even try. I tried to.
Oh, let me pause it. Did you hear the judge say the sister was there, you were not? Judge Vonda be, sometimes she be doing little daggers here and there. That's why I do some of her videos. She is funny from time to time here. But do you see this mess that's actually going on here? He wants full custody. He wants child support. Then she caught a case. Let me ask something here. If you find out that your significant other is cheating on you, men and women, don't fight the other person. The other person 9 times out of 10 doesn't know the details of your relationship. Now, she may have known, of course, that he has a kid with you, but he doesn't know anything. She doesn't know anything that could have been going on. You think he's gonna volunteer everything that's actually happening here? If anything, your business should have been at him. Now, you got arrested, you got a felony charge, and you gotta go through these litany of legal problems now, which means that you gotta come out of pocket for lawyers and court costs. And then, of course, he's now bringing it up here in court, making you look even worse now. You see how this works here? Do not go after the other person. You always go after the person, your significant other, because the other person, 9 out of 10, doesn't even know. Back to the video.
To talk to you.
It seems like you guys can't really talk to each other without getting
Obviously
into
not,
it.
because you don't even try to listen to
I'll
me.
go back to
No.
my original
Yeah.
question. So who does the child stay with majority of the
Me.
time?
He stays with me, Yana.
Okay, so you said that the baby was better off with you because she has a assault case.
She got a soul case.
But she didn't
can't
do it in
keep a
front of
job.
the-
She can't keep a job.
How
Okay,
can I
what do
keep
you
a
do
job
for a
when I'm taking
living?
care of kids?
I'm in the entertainment business.
What does that mean?
I produce.
What
Yeah, he
are you
producing, all right.
producing?
I got several artists I'm trying to produce right now in the music business. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Late night.
Okay.
Produce.
Have they already produced some music?
that's kind of iffy right now, but I think they're gonna be okay.
And what kind of money are you making?
I'm making about 85,000.
It's not bad. He's not bad.
All right, and you said you're unemployed right now.
Yes, ma'am.
What
Uh-oh.
happened to your job?
I had
Unemployed.
to quit because I was taking care of the kids full time.
Okay. So the child lives with her.
Stays with me.
Okay. Why didn't you file anything for today for child support?
I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't want to be malicious towards him or anything, so I didn't feel the need I had to. So that's just where I stand.
She
on
says that. Sounds like he's
Okay.
probably paying all the bills already.
Is your sister also helping you with that criminal
is.
case?
She is.
Okay.
And she also helps me watch the kid if I'm needing to do anything, like any grocery shopping or anything. She helps me.
All right. So where does dad come in?
I mean, he's rarely around. I mean, he's doing his little producing thing and stuff and meeting up with late women and stuff. You know, that's why I had this little charge. So, I mean, that's what he's doing.
It's a little charge.
Ain't no little
mean-
charge.
It's an assault charge, but I mean,
It's a felony.
it is what it is at this point. It already happened, so.
Okay. I do agree with that. Well, sir, I'm not going to grant your request for child support today.
I am not manipulating
Uh-oh.
women. I got one girlfriend and you jumped on
You
her.
are. No, there's
You tell the
plenty
judge
more.
about your sister,
It's
she going
plenty
back to
more.
jail.
It's plenty more.
Oh,
How you
okay.
know?
Well, guess what? I
Have
don't have
sources.
time to hear about all of these little rendezvous today. I have
Judge
other
ain't here.
things to do, and you obviously came here to waste my time. So I'm going to deny your relief, like I said, and dismiss your case because it's obvious that the child stays with mom primarily. You didn't dispute it when she said it. Therefore, I don't have a choice but to dismiss it. And mom, on the other hand, if she comes back in here and says she wants child support, because had she filed something today, you would actually be placed on child support today.
Me?
But yes, you.
You.
At that $80,000 to $85,000
Oh.
because the child lives with her. She's telling the truth, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm pretty
Oh.
sure she's telling the truth about the other stuff too. But
No,
that's
no,
none of my
no,
business.
No.
So, is there anything further today, Mr. McIntosh?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pause the video here because the judge is gonna give her final analysis. I'll let you guys check it out, so the link will be in the description below. Do you see why I brought this video to the forefront? Let's just go down a few lines here. Number one, communication. First and foremost, when you're in a relationship, we can see that both back and forth, They did not know how to talk to each other, okay? You can tell that she's literally going through postpartum. She's dealing with depression and then other issues, becoming a new mom. And you know what? He is looking at the situation where she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, or he's not getting the attention that he thinks he should get in a relationship. She's not telling him how he feels. He's not telling how she feels, and he's not telling how he feels to her. It's back and forth here. So here she's in her corner and he's in his corner here. And then next you know, 6 years later, they're in the courtroom. See how that goes? Another thing too, like I talked about earlier, she needs to get professional help. If he's pointing out that she's going through these things for 5 or 6 years, and then she's acknowledging that she has depression and these other items, there should have been something that was said that's like, I went to a doctor, I was dealing with these items. You weren't helping me when I was going through this here. So all we heard her say was, I was dealing with this here, and not that she went ahead and did some extra. That's why I say us in the Black community, we need to focus on doctors and diagnosis to get the proper help instead of trying to handle things on our own. And then the next thing here is for the guy here. If he had just contacted a lawyer, he could have got a free consultation with his lawyer, whatever the case may be, or maybe a cheap hour session when he needed 30 minutes. He could talk this out and would not have gone through this here, because any lawyer would have told him, is the kid with you? How often does the kid stay with you? She's not working? You make how much? Man, she can go after you for child support if you don't play this right here. Now it's in her head here. But the way she said, though, she didn't want to be malicious. It sounds like that he takes care of the bills and the majority of expenses for the kid. But all it takes is a few times to make her extremely upset. So you know what? Child support. I don't deal with this guy no more. He don't understand me. He ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing here. That's it. And then now it's more court cases. Now it's more legal drama. And then now you got to pay more for lawyers, things of that nature. And it becomes one big old fiasco. So that's why I said in the beginning of the video, for my fellas, we have to be smart, use logic and discernment, because now he's in the trick bag. All it takes is one bad argument, and now she's collecting 19% of his check now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell notification below. Let me know what you think about this video here, and let me know by analysis. Am I off basis here? Am I off track and what was going off in this video here? I want to hear what you guys got to say here. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. I'll see you later, YouTube world.